Welcome back to the Crochet Karate, my friends over at Yarnspirations.com. I'm your host Mikey. This has been designed by Catherine Ang of Red Heart Yarns, and what we're going to be doing over the next week, and depending on when you find this video of course, is that we're going to do one motif, and there's a total of 7 of them, so we're gonna do 7 days of snowflakes here on the Crochet Crowd. So we're gonna be starting off with the simpler ones and then get ourselves to the larger. The neat thing about this one is that the small motifs, the very small ones, there's 10 of those, but the rest of them, there's only 2 of each of the other sizes, so it makes it for a nice quick and easy project. So this is a very large frame. It's 28.5 inches by 42.5 inches, and I think it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna be using Caron 1 pound today. I'm gonna use a 4mm size G6 hook, and we're going to begin and we're gonna get ourselves started with our next snowflake. One more thing before I let you go and we go and do all these different motifs. On our website, if you follow the link in the more information of this video, you're gonna find all 7 together in this same article. Also I have a couple tutorials on how to harden up snowflakes, so maybe you wanna make this into a decor like for your Christmas tree. You can do that, and we have all that. So without further ado, now let's really begin. Let's move along to the second snowflake. So it's the small snowflake doily, so it's the one up from the mini, and this one here has 5 different rounds that we're going to do. Again, so let's begin, and we're going to start off with the slip knot, and we're going to chain a total of 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and let's just join this to the beginning chain and yarning over, pulling it through and through. And this will be the center ring. So when you go to do the next round, I want you to keep the straggler around that same ring so it gets stuck underneath. And now we're going to begin round number 1. Let's begin round number 1. We're going to chain a total of 1 first, and then in the center ring we are going to put in a single crochet. So 1 single crochet into the ring just like so, and then we're going to chain 2. So 1, 2, and we're gonna do that so that there's gonna be 6 sides to this thing. So we're gonna single crochet again, and then chain 1, 2, and single crochet again, and then 1, 2, single crochet again, 1, 2, single crochet again, 1, 2. So I'm just gonna check how many single crochets I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be a total of 6, so single crochet again. So that's the last single crochet in there. So chain 2 and then join it to the beginning single crochet, and that'll finish that. So if you've gone over top of the center ring with the straggler in place, make sure you just get rid of it now. It's just a lot easier, and we're gonna move on to round number 2 next. Let's begin round number 2. We're going to slip stitch to the first chain 2 space, which is next, and we're gonna start there. So slip there and let's begin. So we're gonna chain 1 to start, and now in this one here, the same chain 2 space, I need you to single crochet and then chain 2 and single crochet. But before you move on to the next chain 2 space, you need to chain 2. Now go to the next chain 2 space and single crochet, chain 2 and single crochet, and then chain 2. Okay, jump to the next space, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and then chain 2. I actually don't think I did this on my prototype when I did it. This seems new. I think I missed the chain 2 in between. So chain 2, and then in the next space single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, and then the next space. So how many spaces do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will be the last space here. So it's single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and then to finish that, chain 2 and just join it to the first single crochet. I really do think I did it differently last time. It seems a lot more open when I look at it. So anyway, that's moving on to round number 3. In round number 3, we're going to play with all the chain 2 spaces. So whether it's the one that has single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the same one, or whether it's the chain 2 that separated them before you go into the next one, every one of these is going to count. So we're just going to slip stitch to the first chain 1 space, or sorry, chain 2 space. So just slip stitch to start, and then chain 1, and then what we're going to do in each one of the chain 2 spaces is single crochet, chain 3, and single crochet. So just jump to the next chain 2 space, which happens to be in between if you see it, and so it's gonna be single crochet, chain 3, single crochet. next chain 2 space, and so I want you to do this all the way around. There's gonna be a total of 12 of these going all the way around. So just concentrate on that, and every chain 2 space gets a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, and I'll see at the end of this round. This is number 3. So I'm coming up all the way to the final chain 2 space, so single crochet, chain 3. This is definitely different than the way I did it before. Okay, so then join it to the first single crochet. Do you see how much different that looks? Very different. Okay, so let's move along to round number 4. Let's move along to round number 4. We're gonna slip stitch to the next chain 3 space, and it's kind of an interesting stitch here that we're gonna do. So we're gonna chain up 1, and we're gonna do a single crochet in the same one. So every other space that we're gonna do is gonna be slightly different. So here we go the first time, is that we are going to put in a chain 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go to the next chain 3 space and single crochet. Now the next one, to get to the next chain 3 space, you have to only chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and single crochet in the next space. So the next one is back to 5 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then single crochet in the next chain 3 space. So then the next one is 3. So 1, 2, 3, single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet in the next one. 1, 2, 3. So this is converting it back to a hexagon. You can actually see it's working out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's in. And 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 and 5, single crochet, and we started with chain 5 when we did this, so this last gap must be a chain 3, and that it is, but just saying that it has to be. Okay, so that's how you went around on round number 4. Let's begin round number 5. Let's just take our time. It's a little confusing, so here we go, and it's not really confusing, it's just a lot of steps. Here we go. So we're gonna chain 2, so 1 and 2, and in the first chain 5 space what we're going to do is that we're going to single crochet and then chain 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then single crochet back into the same chain 5 space. Now the instructions say then is that we are going to chain 2 and slip stitch in the next single crochet. So it's the next one that you're about to run into, so it's slip stitch there. And now it says to chain 1 and single crochet in the next chain 3 space, and then chain 1 and slip stitch in the next single crochet. And now we're about to do a point again, so we're just gonna chain 2, so 1, 2, and in the chain 5 space it's single crochet and then chain 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and single crochet, and then chain 2. Okay, and then you're going to slip stitch in the next single crochet, chain 1, single crochet in the next chain 3, chain 1, and slip stitch into the next single crochet. Okay, so let's begin again. So chain 2, single crochet in the chain 5 space, and then chain 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then coming in to the same space, and then chain 2, 1, 2, and then slip stitch into the single crochet, chain 1, single crochet in the chain 3 space, chain 1, and slip stitch in the next single crochet. Okay, let's do another one. So chain 2, and in the chain 5 space single crochet, and then chain 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then coming in single crochet, chain 2, slip stitch to the next single crochet, chain 1, single crochet in the chain 3, chain 1, slip stitch in the next single crochet, and then begin another side. So chain 2, single crochet, chain 5, single crochet, chain 2, slip stitch in the next single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, slip stitch, and then start at the final side, so it's chain 2, single crochet, chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet, chain 2, slip stitch to the next single, chain 1, single crochet in the next, chain 1, and then that's it. So just join it to the beginning where you started, and then that's it. So now what I want to do is that I want to just trim off this yarn, and I'm gonna use a tapestry needle to pull it everything nice and tight, and I'm just gonna go in and just go in once, twice, and 3 times, and then I can get rid of that. And I can see that it looks completely different than my original sample, so I better go refilm my intro, because this is what it should look like, and I don't even know how I got that. Maybe I created something new, who knows. Till next time, it's Mikey on behalf of the Crochet Artists with my friends over at Yarnspirations.com.